All right, it looks like I'm live. I don't know if this works or not. Am I live yet? This is all hello world. Okay, I'm gonna trust that I'm live and it's not the end of the world if I don't. I got a notification saying OBS Studio is disconnected and reconnecting. I don't know what's up with that. Off of like the modern tech stack with Preact TypeScript Tailwind and Next.js. I also did buy Tailwind UI, so this is going to be me. Like I have some idea, but I'm not super familiar with Tailwind. So it's a lot of like public learning stuff. If you want a polished presentation, this is not it. But I think this is one where I've been interested in this stack for a while, so I think it'd be pretty interesting to try it out. So the application I want to do, and I'll keep checking on the chat. Oh, my voice is echoey. I don't know what to do with that. Let me check on OBS. I might have to just decrease the gain. Decrease gain. That's a little bit too low, isn't it? That's a little bit too low. Okay, I can see my levels, and it seems like it's not that bad anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I mean, this is I don't know OBS at all. There's an audio input capture and there's a mic aux. I don't know if I should like have both on together. All right, cool. Thanks, Chris. I didn't air purifier, so that's kind of bothering me. So, okay, so let's actually start try coding. So that the problem with this is the problem I'm trying to solve is that I'm trying to build my own CMS. I've been using Dev.to as a CMS for a while, just writing a post every day, and it's really gone to a point where this is kind of bothering me. This is kind of the default authoring experience in Dev.to. Obviously, it's open source. I could contribute there, but then I feel like my preferences are probably not the same as theirs. I also make sure to I also use unique flags that are just relevant to me, that are consumed by my static site generator. So I've really kind of gone off the deep end in terms of like where where I'm just gonna pop this up because I think uh, chatting with people is important. That's why we're all doing this, right? Um, cool. Hey, Will. Hey, guys. Okay, so let me keep explaining what I'm trying to do. So yeah. So basically, I feel like there's an opportunity to just like tidy up this UI a little bit. I have some experience with Monaco editor. This is with the project that I did with Svelte editor, Svelte Zen Garden. So I do know how to embed a Monaco editor into a site. Where is this? So I can actually do things like I don't know, background red. That did absolutely nothing. Let's change this to body, and that's gonna blow up the whole. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. So I feel like I could give myself a better editor experience than just a text field, some syntax highlighting, and then I can just do a typical markdown preview thing over here. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I don't have any other specs apart from that, and I just want to play with new tech. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. So the game plan, I have a basic site set up. This is the starter as I provide myself. I think I'm just going to make it kind of minimal as to I'll supply something. I'll supply the dev API key, which you can get here, and then it will give me access to my blog posts, and I'll be able to click on the blog posts and create a new blog post. And within that, I have an editor that reads the front matter. Again, this is a feature of Markdown that doesn't really have any standardization, but we're going to use unified JS, which is part of the Remark, where Remark is part of that ecosystem. So I feel like I'm sorry. Sorry, Will. Let me pump it up. Yeah, okay. I turned down the gain, but I think I may have overdone it. So I think that's where I'm at. All right, I think I've like I think I've pumped up the audio a little bit. Let me know if it's still too low for you. This is very much my first time trying to do this. It's a lot of tech to also then be super vulnerable and say like I don't have a real plan apart from this is okay. I mean this is the game plan, right? Like let's go over to VS Code. My window manager is really like I like using window manager. I use Spectacle, but it's not obviously catered for having a chat in the window as well. So the game plan is here's my specs. Specs will be give a dev API key. Ben Halpern is actually going to give me OAuth access, so we can actually have a proper sign in. But it's good enough to get people to give API keys. Then we'll list. Thanks, Will. Then we'll list blog posts, and then we'll be able to edit them. Blog posts. Create a new one. New post. Arguably, this is the most important one. So we'll actually have to try to see how we can get there faster. I was kind of going for list blog posts because that has existing content, and basically I would just, instead of populating with lorem ipsum, I could just populate with existing stuff like this. I mean, this is a finished blog. What I'm trying to build is an editor, which is, I feel like it's kind of different. So I'll have to go hunt around in Tailwind UI for something like in the appy section. And, you know, the hope is that it will be really fast to whip up. Obviously, we're not finished yet with a lot of these. So we'll run into problems for sure. I want this. Okay. But I think I can make do with like some of their app shell stuff. Which probably I want this one, multi-column layouts. All right, I'll just get us like a sidebar layout. Should I just log in? Oh, yeah, I'm logged in. Baller, sidebar layouts. That's what I want. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, gorgeous. Obviously, the easy part is this part, and then we have to wire it up. Tom Cook, an off-brand Tim Cook. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I like dark sidebars, so I'm just gonna go with the dark sidebar. Let me just go with the code and take that. Okay, so anyway, I think the easy thing would be to get here, right? And that would be a good goal. To start here, enter the API key and then list posts, and then I think that'd be a good goal for the first stream. But I really want to get to a point where I can create a post because I depend on that. I want to write blog posts and I don't want to rely on the text editor anymore. So let's just see how far we can get. This is my own blog. Okay. So where I'm gonna go from here is I'm gonna go to the editor page. I have this set up. It's just a plain white page, and so where this corresponds to is here. And you can get the source from my GitHub if you need to. So it's just a plain white page. I may not need that nav anymore. I don't know. I'm just gonna paste in and see what happens. And then I gotta do all this stupid React stuff. Okay, so why is this erroring? Someone thinks like a comma operator? Okay, I think it's one of these. I don't need a script tag. I don't need Alpine.js. So Tailwind UI uses Alpine.js in an effort to try to be as framework agnostic as possible. They use the framework. Not a huge fan, but it's a judgment call and it's a very hard one. So it's better than jQuery. I'll say that. So it looks like this is a bunch of stuff that is supposed to be hidden. I'm gonna just comment that out. X transition. Oh god, this is gonna be so hard for people to deal with. But I will just delete all of them, and I think it'll be fine, really. So I need to look for any other X stuff. Oh, that's a lot of X stuff. I need to look space X stuff. Okay. X data, X init. I don't know what that is. Replace with your content and replace. React is so picky, and TypeScript is so picky, but it's good for you. I know it's good for you. It still annoys me that all right, Prettier still doesn't like some stuff. Force. There we go. We can just comment that out. That. All right. What you got? What you got? What you got? Static sidebar. Okay. I should just like look for all the comments basically. Oh, there are only 3. All right. Prettier is happy. Let's see what happens here. Type string is not a type. I do hum a lot. I do sing. It's kind of how I work. So apologies in advance. Workflow. Okay, there's an image. All right, screw this. Is that the only one? All the strokes and X blank stuff. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure how much delayed you are, but I did just get rid of that. Okay, so I have some images here that I need to deal with. I don't like these images, so I'm just going to use place kitten. There we go. These are always better. All right, whatever. Spare nothing. All right, so not to get too bogged down in the details, let's say this is the dashboard, and then let's actually give the API key, and then we'll generate it. Let's see what Tailwind UI has for forms. Input groups. I think this is it. Form layouts. I'll probably want this in the future, but I'll just go simple for now. Yeah. All right. I don't really need anything apart from this. It's just a simple text box. But look, I'm trying to like not do as much design as possible because that obviously will slow me down. Right. I really use this key a lot, Apple K0, and that really collapses things so you can actually navigate really quickly. One problem with this is that obviously I don't own this, so I do have to figure out where to insert my stuff. So in my case, I want to insert it in the dashboard down below. So it says H1 dashboard, okay. So is that it? There it is, right there. This probably says your content here. There is a shortcut for expanding things, but I haven't learned it yet. I haven't memorized it. So for name, I guess, class name. This is, I mean, one of the things I really wish existed was JSX2, where I can just copy and paste stuff. This class name thing, we pretended was was reasonable for a while, and then Dan Abramov just came right out and said that they're thinking of getting rid of it. So I would like for them to get rid of it. Label 4, right? I can just say 4. Can I just say 4? No, you're not happy with that. God damn it. React label 4. HTML4. Fuck you. Yeah, the more I've experienced with like other frameworks, the less patience I have with like React's idiosyncratic stuff. Okay, so I think I don't want that border. So this is, you see, this is me accidentally taking on that border scenario, which I did not want. So I'm just gonna take this out. God, it's so hard to find with all these divs. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like 100% sold on Tailwind. So this is actually me just like, I want to see how it feels, because people make fun of me for not trying stuff out. They're like, just give it a shot, man. And you know, this is me giving a shot. I think I have the rough vocabulary of what needs to happen, but it's still not intuitive and it's kind of ugly. Everyone acknowledges that. So can I just say like MR? Oh god damn it. Margin. Yeah, that's an extension that you can type in, so you can just like go straight to the Tailwind docs. Obviously until oh, I see. How about if I want to add to the horizontal margin? Okay, MX. All right, MX8. All right, let's do that. So let's do MX8. All right, that's way too small. Maybe I just want to talk about width, right? So width, and then I'll just margin auto it. Width 16. Let's go with that. If you guys have played around with Tailwind, let me know if there's a better workflow for doing this. Oh, that is not what I want. Holy shit. MX auto. Really? Is that 16? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I can do out of grid. With auto? No. Let's do with 2 out of 6. Slightly better. All right. Copy it over. So I mean, I think that's the workflow. This is me being an extreme newbie with Tailwind, but you know, whatever. API key, give it to me. Text. Why does this have a label? Like, I don't know. I just want to use like a ref, right? I guess I'll use a form and a submit, because I'm all semantic like that. On submit, handle, submit. I did write a blog post about how I do forms. API key. And so I tend to use this. It's kind of like an uncontrolled components type of situation, but with a little bit of HTML attributes. We do need to type the form, which is super annoying. So my cheat for that is to just use the inferred form. Fuck you. React.form event. HTML form element. So that is valid. Okay, so now we have what we're gonna do. We're gonna do event.target.name, and we're gonna console log. Well, not API key, I guess. So okay, so this thing, so basically we're trying to extend it. We're trying to extend our API key. We're trying to extend our form with an API key, and this is a valid behavior of TypeScript, of HTML, but TypeScript doesn't know that. So I'm going to try and extend that type with API key value string, something like that. We'll see if that works. God damn it. It says target. No. HTML form element event target. So maybe I should type it over here. Nope, it's one type argument. Where was that? All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit and do this instead. Const target equals to this as HTML form element and this. So this is thing to get right for how you understand TypeScript. All right, and then let's have a submit button because I'm a good boy and I like accessibility. Type submit. Whatever. Submit. Let's see how that looks. Shit, that looks terrible. Oh, I didn't move it out. Okay, hang on. Wait, I did. Did I not move it out? So why is the border dash? Oh, the border's dash because of this. So I could delete that border dash and have a decent looking form. How about that? No, it's still a terrible form. Okay, I mean, I think I'm kind of getting this hang of it, where I can say, I can look at this and I can go, all right, I want the form to be bigger, but then I want the field to be smaller, right? So I can say something like, I have a div here and a button, so let's just say div. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Okay, expecting a corresponding closing tag for div. What the fuck? No, it's one of those stupid rename things. Nope, I screwed it up. Oh, I did not screw it up. Okay, that works. Why is this 4 out of 6? Fuck it. I don't need to know. Your API key here. Let's try to get something showing up on screen, and then we'll figure out whatever. So let's see this working. Oh, I need to do value. So yeah, that's a simple way to handle forms without using refs. I like this a lot just because it's a lot less boilerplate, especially for big forms. Cannot read properly type if undefined. Oh, this is a plugin. This is a Chrome extension I have. So I gotta figure out what this is, but I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this like pull from. I guess I'll just save it to local storage. And I'm one of those people who has to look up local storage. What the fuck? Again. Set item. All right. So while we're doing this, we might as well pre-populate this thing with get item, right? So let's do like React.use effect. Actually, it can be synchronous because get item. Post API current API key. Right. I don't have a default. I probably do want a value, don't I? Default value. Okay, good enough. So now we have a local storage thing, and we can actually pull. We can actually like fetch. So I'll put this in a different component. So let's do this in a view post this .css. All right. So in this post, we're going to try and use that local storage stuff, and then we'll actually ping the API and get a list of all our posts. So let's see what we have in Tailwind over here. I probably want a table because I don't want to list everything up front. Wide tables. This is what they have. Wide lists. What's the difference between the table and the list? This is like in a little arrow thing over here. I could probably just go with the list. I like this 2-column approach, so I'm just going to take that. Oh god, more reactive shit. Class name. And by the way, I'm using Preact, so this is kind of cool that I don't actually have to know anything about Preact. I'll probably like run into issues later on. Time, because you're annoying. But I don't have to know it. All right, so this will probably I probably need to import that Postlets. So let's go over to the edit. No, not the editor. Was I working in the editor? Okay. So I have a bunch of imports over here. Import Postlets from. Love the autocomplete. And let's stick it at the bottom of name, I guess. I probably should re-render. Fuck. Let. I don't know. This is so dumb. Okay, use state. No. Where's my? Who put use context as the first one? Okay. Current API key. There we go. Probably need to change that. I like to use React dot anything so that I don't have to go modify the top head stuff. And then I can say set current API key. And then actually just pass it in as a prop because that's how we do. I also don't like this, but whatever. Let's actually tell them that we're expecting a current API key, and it's a string, so that error goes away. Fantastic. Why is this on submit complain? Oh, did I rename this to form? I did not. Good catch. Alright, so our editor so far. Hey! It looks terrible. Why is this MX needed a button? Wow, this default editing experience is not very good. yeah, that's just screwing up. Okay, all right. I don't know what that was. It's just really weird. All right, this. Yeah, this probably shouldn't be 4.6 anymore. It should be just the full width, I guess. Should not be full width. Should be huh. Why is this a button? God damn it. He keeps making things buttons. Div. Jesus. It's not a button either. Alright. Still looks terrible, but I'm done messing around with that. Alright, so let's actually think about fetching that data. In a better world, I might use React query, but that's a little bit too much for me right now. I'll probably use React query. Posts. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to trying to fetch everything with the API key. So use effect. All right, Dev.to API. Articles, users articles. All right. Okay. No, API dash key, and then just pass the API key. Then it's.json, then console log. What's your problem now? All right. So I should probably just also just okay. Let's set posts console log posts. So there is not an API key. So if API key, that's just a very simple error handling thing. And if I want to set an error state, I should probably also do that. Error set use state. This is on a new machine as well, so I'm kind of getting used to my machine as I kind of go along with that. Catch. Right. So let's view the error, if it's an error. Free? Sure. Whatever. Okay, so I think I have everything I need. And this should be showing a nice error now. Oh, this does not show an error because, well, I don't show anything. So let's actually collapse all of this stuff and actually explore what we need to eliminate. Right. So we need only one instance of the LI, and then we need to just map over this. Okay, so post.map. Post. Is that what I need? Oh, you're just what I needed. Okay, let's not go too far. I know I'm gonna run into issues here already. So let's see. Fail to fetch. Oh, it's blocked by CORS policy. What? Request header field. Oh, okay. See, this is where we need an API route. So I'd like to say I foresaw this coming, but I don't know. I just all right. So what this means is that we need to ping an API route from the node side of things, and we can't do it from the browser. Fortunately, Next.js is really good at that. Do I have node fetch installed? I do, because I rule. All right. So let's do this. Let's call this a different name, like Dev.to API, whatever. And then let's call all right. Let's split the screen. Look over here and move this over, basically. I need to make notes for myself on how to error because I don't know how to error. We'll actually have to look that up. Okay, this is an async call. And then await. We need to get an API key out of the request object. I don't actually know how to do that, so let's go to the docs. Next.js API routes from nowhere. I think it's like rec.body.something. But maybe it's not a body, maybe it's like a header. Oh, fuck. What's API routes? API routes. Rec.method. API middlewares. Ah! Sweet. Do I want to expose my in a query param? No. I want to expose it in a body, so that means I have to post. Can I just use a header? What about the request header? I'll just use a request header, right? Yeah. Ooh, you know what? It's nice about TypeScript. You can just type header. And what type is this? Incoming HTTP headers. Huh. I wonder if I just console log this. Oh, come on with that. Headers. API keys. So it'll be something like rec.headers. I'm just mirroring the API key over API key. Something like that. To Dev.to. All right. So let's do that over here on this side. Where do I? God damn it. /API. All right. I think so. I don't. So Next.js docs say to do this, where you have the absolute path to the API. I'm not sure how to do this in a agnostic way. Maybe if I do something like if node.env process.env.nodeenv triple equals production, or just make that a ternary like const header equals the production, and then we'll do HTTPS dev.to CMS now.sh, or we'll do that. I mean, that's not super satisfying to me, but it will work. So I'd rather just do that upfront because I know I'm going to be confused by that. Okay. All right. Let's see how that works. Refresh. No, terrible. Local storage is not defined. Yep. Oh. In editor. Okay. That's because TypeScript is a bitch. Let's do that. Windows not defined. Fuck you. God damn it. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay, so so I could use what I'm thinking of trying to do is use Next.js's props, right? So Next.js's props are get static props and get server-side props. There's no get client props. I don't know. I guess that'd be stupid. Okay, so I just gotta like make this the whole thing an if. If type of window triple equals or not equals undefined, let stored API key equals to undefined. And then we'll just make that stored API key. All right. Server-side rendering. What fun. All right, so this is supposed to render. Did it actually? So on render, it's just already supposed to fire out that request. Postlets. Oh, but it doesn't because the current API key is null. Fantastic. So let's do the insecure thing and create an API key that I will later delete. You just need like a fake API key. Account, I guess. Testing purpose. Yeah, they just need to not show that. I don't care. So the submit did not work. So if I set a current API key, this is supposed to re-render and I'm supposed to fetch something. The fact that it's not working out means something is wrong. So let's see if the local storage is working. Okay, that is working. So then this is supposed to fire, and current API key is supposed to change. So console.log rendering plus this. All right, let's see what happens with that. So if current API key, I'm supposed to be fetching, and if it's fetching, I should at least have some kind of error. Oh, API Dev.to protocol error. Fantastic. Where's my API error? Protocol error. What is a protocol error? So this is new. This is a Dev.to. Let's see if we can get any more information about that. Localhost API Dev.to. All right. Next.js, whatever this error is. SSL protocol error. That's weird. Oh, should that be an HTTP localhost? That's it. That is annoying. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, I see a successful call. I see a response. Oh yeah, we're in business. We are in business. Okay, so how do we lay this out? Let's actually make a hide show for this because exposed API keys really bother me. So let's do show hide. Use state is hidden. True. React.use state. So we'll do something like a button that show hides. Button show is hidden. If it's hidden, then I will say show. If it's showing, I'll say please hide it. And then on click, I'll toggle whether that's true or not. Okay, and then I'll just change the type of that. Input type equals to. If it's hidden, I'll use password. If it's shown, I'll use text. Let's see how that works. Sweet. I should probably also make this flex. No, thanks, Chrome. Sweet. Yeah, that really bothers me when it does that. Okay, so let's actually show things on screen. We're pretty close to done. I like that. So this is the sample JSON. What I think I'm gonna do is just copy this and then convert it to TypeScript. This is where I probably want ambient types. So let's just go with types over here. I hope this works. This is kind of flaky every time I try it. But that's the point of messing around, I guess. Type post equals to. Boom. Okay, so first of all, that's an array of posts. So I can just get rid of the array. And then let's get rid of this. Actually, anything that has string, I know how to do that very well. So it's just string. I think I don't need the quotes. Man, I'm so rusty. Holy crap. All files must be modules when the estimated modules flag is provided. Oh, all right. Okay. I guess that's a best practice. I don't know. So we're not going to use ambient modules because Tim Larkin said so. Let's do number. Let's do string. I guess that's the best we got. This is a string array. This is a number. This is a string. I think that's it. Wow. All right. So now we can type our response, right? And we'll type it like that. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. All right. So now we have posts, and this is typed, right? So we know exactly what it is. And I'll just have this up as a reference. I like this workflow, by the way. Single file, same file on each page, on each panel, but I'm looking at different sections. So I'm not making a whole bunch of different files. And I think as we have more types of long file formats, we're going to use this workflow a lot. So this is my reference. I have a dude dude's name. Probably don't need my name because it's just for me. So I'm gonna have post.title. Post.title. And let's see that happening. Something really should be showing up already. Okay, so something's not showing up, so that's worrying. So rendering postlets. Okay, I don't need that. I need console log posts. Just show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what. Whoa. Oh, do I have to JSONify it or something? Why is this an empty array? Okay, let's think about this. I got this back. This is hopefully JSON. Yeah. Okay. So why isn't? So I got it back. I can JSONify it, and then I can set posts. Oh, yeah. This is so dumb. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Wonderful. Dude should be showing up right now. Okay, why is there a $sign? Because I'm not in Svelte. Okay. So I have my post. I don't need a picture, but I might need it in future, so I'm just gonna comment it out. It'd be nice to have a picture, yo. And then let's have like tags here, I guess. I'm definitely like on the finishing line here. Like I'm feeling really good about this. Okay, so let's say something like tags, and then tag list, I guess. So I'm looking over here right now, and I say post dot tag list, tag list. So this is an array, so I need to join with a comma, something like that. And then I can say published, and let's actually make this post dot published at. Okay, as well as this, I can be a little bit more accessible with new date something. I'm supposed to give it a string. Maybe if I just gave it published at, that'd be good enough. That works. Okay, so completed phone screening. What the fuck is that? It's like some sort of status. All right. So maybe instead of status, I give myself some stats, right? So there's published timestamp, there's reactions count, there's page views count. I like page views. So let's do views, post dot page view, yep. And then do I need to span these guys? Probably. This is gonna look horrible. I'm already bracing for myself, but whatever. Reactions, because I'm a narcissist. User GitHub. Ooh, user. Yeah, I could do user. Flare tag. What the fuck is flare tag? All right. So let's do user. Why not? Makes it look pretty. It'll all be the same face, but makes it look pretty. And you know, if I ever make this for like multi-user support, this will actually have a use. User profile image. I'm gonna go 90. Assume that's smaller, lighter. Sweet. All right, Tailwind. You make me look good, which is very nice and very hard to do. New date how do you date string this to ISO date, something like that? The date ISO string. I don't love this, but whatever. Actually, if it's an ISO string anyway, then I can just like slice it, right? Not slice 0 to 10. It's either 10 or 11, but that's how you know I've done too much date manipulation in my life. Okay, so something like that. Again, this is I'm just gonna let Tailwind down so much. Okay. Is there something for like, I don't know, inputs? Not inputs, but like, I don't know. Just let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Stats. Ooh, I could use stats. Navigation overlays. Oh, notifications. I need this. I need this so much. Any like an app framework is incomplete without notifications, right? Okay. So what do I really want? I want a badge. Ooh, I could have a badge. This is much better. Badge or dot. Rounded badges, large badges. Badge remove button. I could do a basic badge because I'm a basic bitch. Okay, so the tags, instead of being just strings now, they are map tag. I really have a tendency to make everything the function when I don't actually not like a non-inline function. This is just implicit return. This will, I think it'll look good. That looks terrible. Where's the styling? What's up with that? What? Where is the styling, yo? Okay, I think I just like did something wrong. Is the first one just not styled? So it's BG red 100, text red 800. So am I just like, do I have the same background color? No. Oh look, it's styled. Oh, okay. It's just too, like, what's the layout over here? What's the layout stitch? Oh, come on. You need to give me the layout, dude. Flex, baby, flex, baby. All right, there we go. I'm stealing things left, right, and center, and I don't care. Truncate, maybe that's the problem. I don't want it to truncate. I want it to spread out a little bit. No! My copy pasting doesn't work. Oh, maybe it's like a div situation. Maybe I have to actually understand. Oh, I see infinite loop. Oh. Are you not infinite? No, you're infinite looping. Okay, why are you infinite looping? Because post keeps getting set. Fuck you. There we go. Alright, no more infinite loop. What is this? Just get rid of this. See, this is supposed to have like multiple flex column space, flex row. Okay. Not really sure what's wrong here. The spacing is an issue. Oh, I can look here. So I can see. Do I just need like a? Okay, where's the? How big is the span? This is a span. I need a block. So if I just change this to div, would that work? Okay, that's not good enough. That's a start. So and then I need to change this to like, I don't know, space between, justify content space between. It's not a line items, is it? No. My CSS is terrible. Font size. What? Like, why are you squishing everything to? Oh, hang on. Oh. No, you're still too small. Okay, so this span, this former span is still an issue, and it's not the space between thing. It's flex direction row. That's fine. Border box sizing border box. I don't know if that does it. Display flex. Yeah. Let's see if I turn anything off here. Okay, it's not box sizing border box. Where am I going wrong? Maybe, right, display block. I don't know. Okay. I'm not too worried about this. But obviously, not the best. Actually, I should just get rid of tags. All right. It doesn't need, like, it goes without saying that that is a tag, so I don't actually need to tell people it's a tag. Which means I get to do this and get away with it, I think. Yeah. Much better, but still kind of weirdly spaced. Let me try one more time to figure this out with Tailwind. Oh, of course. All right. Super intellectually dishonest, but I'm just gonna not bother until I figure this out. No. What the fuck is wrong? Do you have some special styling or some shit? Oh, they got padding. Padding left, padding right. Okay, how come my padding is not applying? Look at that. They got padding. PX2 and 0.5. Where's the padding? Okay, the padding doesn't work here for some reason. That means that I think that's a custom padding that they have set over there. Oh, you annoying. Yeah, that's not default padding, is it? Alright, so that means the fix is just to delete the 0.5s. Just go up to 1s. Let's delete the centering as well. And I think I'm kind of figuring this out a little bit. Alright, that is somewhat halfway acceptable. All of these things are buttons. Should they be? What makes this? I don't recall giving this like a hover focus. I mean, yeah, like it's right. Like I should be able to click on these, but if I hover over them, there should be some sort of focus. So is the hover not working? Okay, you specify a hover, and you're saying a 0. Let's actually simulate a hover and see what's up. Yeah, okay. The hover state's just not there. So hover BG gray 50. All right, let's see how to set up hover. I feel like there's probably some setup for this one. Variant modifiers. Oh, dude. What? Where's the reference? Okay, core concepts. There we go. Pseudo class variants. Not all enabled by default. Add the hover prefix. Okay, this is what I want. I need to, okay. Oh, cool. I need to enable this in my Tailwind config. Variants. Tailwind config. Tailwind config. Where the fuck is my Tailwind config? Do I not have a Tailwind config? Wow. Shit. All right. How do I set up Tailwind config? Configuration. Because I'm trying to do example. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have like a good default setup, you know, that I can use in future as well. Wins.config.js. I hope that. Okay, so I need to set like a hover variant for each of these things. I mean, it seems kind of unnecessary since I purged them anyway. PG gray. Okay, I can do that. Do I need to like restart? I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like I need to restart. All right, kill, restart. Oh, this is my logging, which finally works. So let's actually remove that log over there. There we go. Okay. So let's check this out. If this works, I'm going to call it done for the day. And the Tailwind does not pick it up. Okay, so Tailwind did not pick that. Oh, whoa, hey. Inspector to stop you, what the fuck. Okay, so I need to make sure that Tailwind picks up config.js. Either that or... Okay, let's see, let's look at the hover config. Pseudo class variants. What a fancy name. Okay, variants enabled by default. First class support for styling elements on hover. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like I just gotta do with reference table. Default variants. Okay. Yeah, background color is generated. You know what? Let's look at the Tailwind CSS. How do we... Where is the CSS in here? Wow, where is the CSS? Come on. Where the fuck is the CSS? Okay, so what I'm looking for now is this post CSS has to be somewhere. during development. I don't see it anywhere here. So this is a problem for me because I don't know where to audit whether this. Oh, okay, I can use the browser. Sources. Huh. I'm not sure if this is it. CSS over here. Tailwind CSS. Okay. All right. All right. So these are Webpack modules. Does that mean that I don't have a real? I can't audit this. Oh, this is going to be problematic. Maybe the way I import, no, because I'm thinking maybe the way I import my CSS is wrong. But this looks fine. Okay, so it looks like I have a problem with the tailwind generation over here. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'm just gonna leave that for now and actually just like send this in and try to deploy it so that I can at least get something up online. Cool. All right, commit what I have. Commit basic dashboard with fetching of posts. Okay. And then I can push that. And let's follow the docs for how to deploy things. Right now is recommended. No shit. DPS develop, preview, and ship. Aww. All right. Sign up to sign now. I am signed up. Okay. Oh, I have to import. Okay. All right. Let's just do that. It's a really GitHub. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want me to just log in? All right. There we go. I never get why like just log me in if I don't know that I signed up. Import projects. Git repo. Now, the nicest part about this, which I really like, is that it sorts by recent edit. So the most recent repo that I touched will be editable. That's the word. Well, that was wrong. All right. So what do I call this? Dev.to CMS. It used to be sorted. I don't know what happened. Deploy. Why don't you just autofill for me, dude? What? Come on. Next.js default. Okay, you know that. You don't know what my build command is? Dev. I don't know. It's just... Okay. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, I think that was pretty seamless. And I want to mess with my domain immediately. So it's... Oh, sweet. Ah. Okay, I love this. All right, let's see my build logs. No repository filled. Okay. Yeah, I use create Next.js CLI to create my Next.js project. I think that's not a maintained repo. Function 1. Oops. Yeah. All right, screw that. Oh, okay. I should keep function 1. Okay. Well, Yeah, this screwed up because I forgot that my main page. I'm just gonna rename this to please ignore, and then I'm just gonna promote the editor to the main page. And that should work. I have a git oops. So whenever you commit stuff like that, you should be doing this. Let's actually make that a git command. So I have a hot link to my zhrc, and you can say, I'm sure I had a git oops somewhere. Okay, never mind. Alias oops equals to I'm still not, like, I tried learning Vim a while ago, but still not very fluent in Vim. Alright, let's get oops. So now I can source that file. That was an X. Hey, get oops. Oh, that means I have to force push. Yeah, I use a lot of aliases because you know, we type this 1,000 times a day. So thank you, Katie Simon Miller, for the shit get. Let's look at Dev.to CMS. Did it detect my most recent build? Yep. Yeah, let's try and remove the next CLI because I clearly don't need that. Huh. What? Oh, okay. Let's just call this Dev.to CMS, and for good measure, private true. Yeah, I don't know why I used to have this. Don't need that anymore. All right. What's the problem now? No export path map. Oh, I don't just need to do. I just need. Fuck. All right. Function one. Let's reinstate function one. So serverless. Switch serverless starter. I mean, that's just a. Maybe I'm just being too conservative. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Just delete. I really err on the side of keeping code around too much. It should be a little bit more. I should be a bit more, I don't know, brutal. Is that the word? With this code. I like that it's really fast. Like that took a minute from commit to do, which is really nice. Okay. Third time's the charm, right? Build cache not found. Build runtime installed. Some dependencies. Yeah, I mean, this is fast. This is good. I'm not looking through a billion other runtimes. FS events. Yeah, fuck that. Ooh, success. Great success. Very nice. Do I have to then publish, or do I... Is it already published? Yeah, it's already published. Except it looks terrible. What? What is this? Alright, so the Tailwind setup is still... Something's wrong with the Tailwind setup. And I gotta go fix that. But apart from that, I think I'm ready to call it a stream. This has been educational, frustrating, fun. I'm a terrible streamer, but yeah. Thanks for watching.